She's All That is a cinematic train wreck, which we can get into more, but we need to establish just an itty bitty teeny weeny tiny bit of context. This is the inverted She's All That, which is a movie I haven't seen nor care to see. It's about a guy who takes a ugly girl and makes her pretty. Wow. And this is about a girl who makes an ugly guy pretty.
Now I just have to pick the guy.
You? No. See, that's the fun part. Just so you don't make it too easy on yourself, we'll pick the loser.
Pretty much the same movie, just with a gender swap, as far as I know.
I'll pick the girl. Then you got 6 weeks to turn her into the prom queen.
So the movie starts off with Addison Rae, who is a TikTok influencer, being, you guessed it, an influencer.
Scumbag! I made you croquembouche! I even made it with almond flour so you would fart during your precious video!
But this is the inciting incident of the movie, the thing that kicks the story off. Because now that she doesn't have a boyfriend, she wants to make a new one. Because apparently she made the singer into what he was, but we don't get to see that, so we just have to take her word for it. They tell you to do show, don't tell. You'd think that we'd be able to see some of this, but I guess not. So her friends decide to pick the lamest guy in school, the most obnoxious, pretentious hipster man who walks around taking film photos of trash cans because they're provocative. She makes him over, falls in love with him, and then that's the whole movie. It's an incredibly simple premise that isn't all that interesting. And I want you guys to go down in the comments and leave a comment what you think the third act low point will be. At this point in the movie, we haven't really explained too much. I've explained about the first act. So leave me a comment down in the comment section what you think the low point of the movie will be. I'll give you some time to think about it.
What? It smells like grass, right?
You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream.
If you guessed that the love interest finds out that he was a bet or a dare and turns on the girl for no real good reason, then you would be right.
No,
I was a f***ing bet. You can all go to hell.
It's the most predictable, lame, third act low point of all time that is spurred by almost nothing and leads into a climax that is so incredibly stupid, it's hard to put into words. The movie literally ends with a prom dance where people don't really dance with people, they dance off against people.
2,000 years later.
This is the real me. And so is this.
I'm not a pretty girl, I can be ugly sometimes. Movies like this, with this kind of generic, predictable structure, can be fine. There's plenty of movies that use this structure in ways that works really well. I mean, you look at any coming-of-age story that's ever existed, they all use the same type of formula. Every single Disney movie has the same type of formula in it. And yet, those can work with filmmaking, with writing, with acting. The script of this is embarrassing. The dialogue is embarrassing.
Plus, it's near Legoland. I effing love Legoland.
Everything's Kurosawa, Kung Fu, or Kubrick.
Oh my, that is a lot of K's. I just want to say thank you for this morning. My butt is so sore. I could barely walk.
Hey, stop! Why?
These are the worst characters in any movie, possibly ever. You have the most generic, pretentious hipster guy, which is the quote-unquote loser, because that's what the movie needed him to be. So you have the most generic hipster guy who's supposed to be the loser character that's not interesting at all and has no growth at all. The whole movie, he's just whining and complaining endlessly.
No,
I was a f***ing bet.
There's like 2 different times when I thought the third act low point was coming in because he was just whining about things. Addison Rae, you're mean to me. This guy threw my camera in the pool. I don't like you anymore. He's just the most obnoxious character. But we're getting off track. The characters are what I wanted to talk about, and I feel like I did that, but every other character is just one note as well. The villain of the movie is Addison Rae's hot boyfriend, who is just a model who has any opportunity to take off his shirt, and he takes it. And he just plays a dumb guy, and he's a dumb guy, and then a girl that she is friends with Addison Rae turns out to not like her for reasons I don't understand. Every character is so incredibly stereotypical in one note, it's laughable. It's just a generic, predictable, bland, uninteresting love story, high school romance that does nothing new and offers almost nothing. But at the same time, there's nothing about it that's like egregious. It's just not very well done. So, yeah, if you like TikTok, you might like it.